These days, flying through the skies can be achieved for as little as $30 with a budget airline. But of course, there are plenty of downsides to the experience. Restrictions on baggage, being herded through airport security like cattle, and crammed into a less than spacious seat are just a few things you'll need to endure for a cheap flight. But on the completely opposite end of the spectrum, the wealthiest individuals have their own private jets. Ownership of a private aircraft usually means you'll be boarding via a private terminal and probably even being driven right up to the aircraft with a luxury vehicle. There's a huge range in what's available for private jets, so let's look at the most expensive of these aircraft for today's video. According to PrivateJetCharter.com, these are some of the most expensive private jets flying in the skies. First, we have a Boeing 767-300ER used by Russian oligarch Roman Abramovich. This aircraft is valued at $170 million. This jet reportedly has a dining area suitable for 30 people and is fitted out in chestnut with gold decoration. The custom aircraft is even reported to be fitted with an anti-missile system. Luxuo.com notes that the jet has the nickname Bandit due to the black stripe painted around the cockpit window that resembles a mask. The private jet was originally built for Hawaiian Airlines and was set to join its fleet in June 2003. However, the airline cancelled the order and Abramovich scooped it up and converted it into a private aircraft with a custom interior. The aircraft at the time of making this video is about 21 years old. The aircraft was designed by Andrew Winch, an English yacht designer, and is currently operated by private air charter company Global Jet Luxembourg, formerly known as Silver Arrows. The aircraft can seat up to 34 passengers and private rooms include a master and 3 guest bedrooms. There's also a master and 2 guest bathrooms, a dining room, living room, library, galley area and pantry, crew and staff rest areas as well. In 2021, the jet was being offered on sale for an estimated price of $100 million as Abramovich purchased a new Boeing 787-8 Dreamliner. These days, some sources note that it's operated by Global Jet Luxembourg, but still associated with Mr. Abramovich. The Boeing 767 has a maximum speed of 850 kilometers an hour and a maximum flight range of 11,090 kilometers, enough to fly from London to Singapore non-stop. Next on the list is a Boeing 747-400 used by the Sultan of Brunei. The value of this jet is said to be around $323 million. One of the world's richest men, it's no surprise that the Sultan travels around the world on his own private Boeing 747. According to Forbes, the Sultan paid at least $100 million through Lufthansa to purchase the Boeing 747-400. Probably not satisfied with the commercial passenger seating, he spent another $120 million to outfit the aircraft with a custom interior. This includes wash basins made out of solid gold and Lalique crystal. AutoEvolution.com highlights that this is the private jet of a government official, and so not many specifics about it have been made public. However, we know that it includes a remote-controlled private office, a master bedroom with ensuite bathrooms, a formal dining room with custom tableware and glasses with removable sterling silver base, a conference room, and various lounge-like areas. The aircraft has a cruising speed of 1,000 kilometers an hour and a flight range of 14,000 kilometers, ideal for state trips to Europe and the Americas. A certified pilot himself, the Sultan sometimes even flies his fleet of planes himself. Third on our list is an aircraft flown by Hong Kong real estate tycoon Joseph Lau. The jet, estimated to have a value of $367 million, is a Boeing 747-8. It reportedly has a 445 square meter interior and 2 levels connected by a spiral staircase. The staircase part isn't actually that amazing, as it's a standard feature on all Boeing 747s. Nonetheless, Boeing's price tag for the 747-8 was $153 million. It was purchased by Joseph Lau in 2007. Happy to have a new customer for its largest aircraft, Boeing Business Jet's president at the time, Stephen Hill, had this to say about the purchase by Lau. The 747 VIP is an extremely attractive jet for wealthy and successful entrepreneurs, especially in Asia where business is conducted over long distances. The 747 has it all: long-range capability, advanced technology, and a spacious, comfortable cabin, attributes that are needed to conduct business around the world. Mr. Hill added that Boeing was honored by Mr. Lau's confidence in Boeing Jets and his relationship with Boeing Business Jets. After acquiring the aircraft, Lau added another $214 million of customizations, including several guest rooms, a bar, a gym, and an office large enough for board meetings. Next on the list is another aircraft flown by a Russian oligarch. This time it's an Airbus A340-300 belonging to Alisher Usmanov. This aircraft has a value of $400 million. Usmanov is one of Russia's richest men, and so it's fitting that he fly in extreme luxury and privacy. The Airbus A340-300 was purchased at a cost of about $230 million, but Usmanov reportedly spent an extra $170 million on a lavish interior, including an exquisite dining room along with luxuriant chairs in leather, several seating areas, bathrooms, and sleeping quarters. The A340-300 has a maximum speed of 915 km an hour and a range of 13,699 km, about the distance of flying from Moscow to Tokyo. Last on our list is an Airbus A380 that was supposed to be flown by Saudi Prince Al-Walid bin Talal. In 2007, the Saudi prince ordered an Airbus A380 for $310 million. This would be perhaps the world's first and only private jet order for the aircraft. Aero Explorer notes that Prince Al-Walid had ambitious plans with his private A380 and that plans for the interior included the following: 3 decks connected by an elevator, an onboard garage to carry his Rolls-Royce car, 20 VIP suites on the main deck and 5 large cabins with king-sized beds and bathrooms on the upper deck, a relaxation zone with a marble Turkish bathtub, a well-being room with large screens showing a live view of the ground below, a concert hall with a grand piano and a seating capacity of 10 people, conference room with a large table, and finally, a prayer room with electronic mats pointing in the direction of Mecca, which is Islam's holiest city. These plans would never actually materialize and would only remain on paper. What happened? Well, it was noted that the 2008-2009 global financial crisis heavily impacted the prince's ability to pay for the aircraft. Investment bank Citigroup, one of Prince Al-Walid's financial assets, started to lose its value in 2007. He attempted to sell the aircraft, but was unable to find a buyer for his asking price of $300 million. The A380 could not find a buyer for several years, and so Al-Walid defaulted on several payments to Airbus. Finally, an unknown buyer purchased the aircraft for an unspecified amount. However, information about the aircraft's status was never released. Several sources suggested that the aircraft was fitted and ready for delivery, but Airbus denied these claims. One report noted that the jet had manufacturer serial number 002. If this is true, then the aircraft appears to have stayed with Airbus the entire time. It's now listed as preserved in Toulouse at the Aeroscopia Aviation Museum. This makes it the only aircraft on this list that you can see for yourself. So, what do you think of these private jets? Leave a comment and let us know.